Hello there friends, and welcome back to another video. I've just taken these two to their swimming lessons, and I thought what a perfect opportunity for a What's for Dinner Wednesday video, because it's the perfect night where I haven't prepared a single thing and I need to rush home, get dinner on the table quickly. So I thought I would show you the most versatile vegan meal that is easy, healthy, delicious, fast, and basically zero prep to feed these crazy bananas that are starving because they've been swimming.
They like bananas.
Anyway, we're on our way home now. When we get home, I'll get stuck straight into it, and you will see this meal you can use in so many different ways, and it's delicious. Okay, see you soon. So we've got black beans, corn kernels, a mild salsa, a family bag of brown rice, and this is optional, these stand and stuff taco bowls. So get your oven preheating at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit, I believe. We're going to rinse those beans, rinse or drain the corn, and pop in a whole bag of brown rice. This is the kind of stuff you generally can microwave or steam off. Now, I am the first to admit it is not an economical way to eat rice, and it's certainly going to have excess packaging that we really don't want to do. But if you're short of time, they are handy to have in the cupboard. Okay? Otherwise, if you've got time up your sleeve, cook your own rice, for goodness sake. It'll save you a fortune. So we're adding that salsa to the fry pan, and that's a non-stick pan, stirring it all together, pop it on a high heat, and you'll notice that I just added a little fraction of water from rinsing out my salsa jar. It doesn't need a lot though, just a splash to get every last bit out of the jar. Stir it through so it's nice and well combined, and we are going to pop a lid on this and leave it for probably about 10 minutes just to steam everything off. It'll just allow that rice to get nice and soft and cook through. The flavours will blend together and it'll be heated nicely. In the meantime, why don't you go and grab a couple of big handfuls of baby spinach and chop them up. Look, I chop them roughly but fairly finely because it's easier to digest spinach that's been cut up rather than leave it in the whole piece. Now, these little babies, we had never tried these before, but they were on special for half price, and I thought, well, look, they look like fun, don't they? So you can either heat these as they are. They don't take very long. They take about 10 minutes in the oven. But actually, I think less if they're empty. But what I decided to do was get them ready, and then, look, instead of using these, just a few tips. You can always use capsicums to make stuffed capsicums. You can use this recipe is so versatile. You can put it in burritos, tacos, capsicums, or just eat it in a bowl on its own. But I've got those little taco bowls ready, and I'm going to stir through that spinach that we chopped up. And I'm going to turn the heat off now because I don't want that spinach to cook and go yuck. I want to keep it nice and fresh. I just want to stir it to combine, because then I'm going to fill up these shells with the mixture and pop them in the oven to heat. Okay, so you'll see what I'm doing here. The ratios that I just gave you filled 8 of these stand and stuff shells, which is what comes in the packet, 8 of them. It fills them perfectly, okay? That said, look, if you want to load your taco bowls up once they've cooked with other stuff, I'm going to add some tomatoes and bits and pieces to ours. If you want, don't overstuff them. you know, leave a spare bowl of mixture for tomorrow and you can have it for your lunch, okay? But otherwise, I filled these totally with that mixture, and see, it fit perfectly. So once they're all filled, pop those babies into the oven. And as I said, I think when they're empty, those shells cook much more quickly, probably no more than 5 minutes. But I have been full. I want them to be nice and toasty, so I'm going to pop them in. Oh, I'm going to add some cheese to the kids' ones. So it's a bit of melted vegan cheese to go on theirs. The hubby and I, we're watching our cholesterol and our weight, so we're not having the vegan cheese. So I've popped them in the oven to do their thing, probably for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until they look a bit browned and the cheese looks melted. In the meantime, I'm going to get these grape tomatoes diced up, and I'm going to use them to top those. Oh, look at those out of the oven. See what I mean? Nice and lightly browned. The cheese is melted. Who says vegan cheese doesn't melt? Look at that. And I'm topping ours with a spoonful of hummus, and all of them are going to be decorated, loaded up with those tomatoes, including the kids. And you know what would have been great if I had have had some fresh coriander or a bit of lime or something like that. But I didn't. But you know what? It didn't matter. They were still absolutely delicious. Yeah, what do you think, Roz?
Awesome. Which one's mine?
Do they look good?
Yeah, but which one's mine?
Right here. So there you go, folks. That was dinner in half an hour from start to finish, and check out those babies. Yum. Versatile, delicious, and totally satisfying. Give us a like, subscribe, and yummo. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.